PostgreSQL, often refers to as Postgre. It's an open source, works on the basis of object relational database management systems, known for its reliability, extensibility, and robust features, making it a popular choice among developers, businesses, and organizations of all sizes. Unlike traditional relational database that stores data in tables, columns, and rows using structured query language, PostgreSQL is a technically an object relational database allowing the creations of customized data types to store objects with properties and supporting advanced features like inheritance and polymorphism. This versatility, performance, and open source nature make PostgreSQL an excellent choice for managing and analyzing the data, whether for small applications or complex enterprise systems. In this video, we will demonstrate how to install PostgreSQL in your local system and begin working with PostgreSQL databases. But before we begin, do not forget to enable both the subscribe button and the bell icon for regular updates coming from our YouTube channel.
Okay, so here I am at my Windows operating system. So let's get started with the downloading process of PostgreSQL. So for that, first just open up your favorite browser and simply search for PostgreSQL in your search bar. And just go with the first link that will be postgresql.org. Just go with that link. And here you can see the world's most advanced open source relational database. So this is the official page of PostgreSQL. You can see here documentations also. This is the official documentation for PostgreSQL. You can follow this documentation if you are starting with PostgreSQL. It will be very helpful for you. So now let's go to the home page. So as you can see here, the downloads button, just click that. And now here you can see all the different types of operating system, that is Linux, Mac OS, Windows, BSD, Solaris. So just go with the operating system that you want to download for. So here in my case, I am in my Windows operating system. So I am choosing Windows here. So once you choose that, you will be redirected here. So here you can see download the installer button, which is certified by EDB. So just click this, download the installer. Now here you can see all the versions, that is from newer to the older one that was available for PostgreSQL. So just choose the version that you want to download for. So here in my case, I want to download the latest version of PostgreSQL, that is 15.4 version, and I'm downloading it for Windows. So I will choose this option here. So once you choose that, your download will get started. Here you can see that our download will get started. So let's wait until our downloads get completed. Okay, so once your file gets downloaded, you can open that file from here, or you can also open that file from the downloads folder. So just open that file. I'm opening it from here. So once you try to open that file, a Windows pop-up will appear on your screen like this. So just click yes, that you are giving permission to make changes in your system. So I'm doing that. So now we are starting with our installation part. So once you give the changes permission, you will get setup window like this. Yeah. This is the setup window. So once you give a permission setting, this setup window will appear. So just press next here. Then here is the installation directory where you want to install Postgres in your system. You can keep it as a default one, or you can select this option and choose where you want to install Postgres in your system. So I am just keeping it as it is, the default one, and then press next. And here you can select which tools you want to install with Postgres. Here it is PostgreSQL Server, pgadmin4, Stack Builder, and command line tools. So I'm keeping all of these as selected because I want all of them. So then press next. And here is the data directory where you want to keep all your data stored. So if you want to change the directory, you can go in this and you can change your directory from here. So I don't want to change the directory, so I am keeping as it is, and then just press next. Now here it was asking you to set a password to your database. So let us set a password here. So once you are done with setting that, just press next. And here is the default port number, that is 5432. So don't make any changes in this section, just keep it is as it is and move on to the next section. Just select the language here. I'm choosing English. I'm selecting this, then press next. And here you will see your installation summary. So just press next here, again next, and your installation will get started here. So let's wait until our installation gets completed. Okay, so once your installation get finished, you will get a window like this. So just simply press finish here. So okay, as now we have successfully installed PostgreSQL in our system. Now let's try to run some commands and queries in PostgreSQL. So let's do that. Just cancel this as we already installed the PostgreSQL in our system. So now let's open PostgreSQL in our system. So just go here and find PostgreSQL. So here it is, PostgreSQL. Just press that and just open SQL cell here. Just open that. So once you open that, you will see this server is localhost. Just enter. Database is Postgres. Enter again. And our port is 5432. That is the default one. And our username Postgres. So press enter again. And here give the password that you have set during the installation time. So I'm giving my password here. Press enter. And here our PostgreSQL is get started. So let's try to run some commands and queries here. So the first command is \l. So this command is basically for to list all the databases that were available. So let's try to run that \l. So here the Postgres, and these are the default ones. So these are the databases that are available here. So now let's do one thing. We create a new database here. So we write a query, create database. Let's say give it unknown, right? So this is our query to create a new database. Just press enter. So here our new database is created. So let's again run that command \l and let's see if our new database is there or not. So here you can see unknown, the database we created, we can see here. So now as we can see Postgres here, this means that we are in the Postgres database, right? So let's try to change our database to unknown that we created. So for that, there is a command \connect and then the database name. So in our case, we have given it a name unknown. Just enter. So here you can see our database is now changed to the unknown, right? Okay, so as now we are in the unknown database, let's try some more commands in this unknown database. Let's do one thing. We create a new table in this unknown database. So before that, let's see if there is any table or not in this database. To do that, we have a command \d to get the list of all the tables that were available in this database. So let's try to run that. So as you can see, did not find any relations. This means that currently there is no tables in this database. So let's try to create one table in this database. So let's write a query for that. Create table and then the table name. Let's give it as employee. We are creating the employee table here. Let us give column 1 as employee ID and the data type will be int. Let's give it as not null. The next will be employee name and it will be character, let's say 30. And next we will give employee department, employee dpt, character give it as 30. What we can else give here, let's give it as employee gender, emp gender. It will also be character. Let's give it as 10. And then at last we have to define the primary key. Primary key and it will be employee ID. Employee ID. So that's the complete query to create a new table. So let's try to run that. So here you can see create table. This means our table has been created. So let's run that previous command again, \d, and we will get if there is any table or not. So here you can see there is one table employee public, right? So there is one more command that is \table name that will show the specifications of that particular table. So let's do one thing, also try to run that command \d and table name is employee. So this will give the specifications of this table. So just try to run that. So here you can see all the columns that are available in this table and with correspondence to the data types, like employee ID is integer type, employee name is character, employee department character, employee gender is of character type. So this is some basic queries that we can run here. Do one thing, we try to run some more queries. We do one thing, we just try to drop this table. So to drop this table, or we can say delete this table, we have a query that is drop table and the table name. So here it's employee. So just run this query now. So here you can see drop table. Now again run that command \d and let's see if our table is there or not. See, did not find any relation. This means our table got completely deleted from the database, right? So we do one thing, we check our databases again, that is \l. So here we have our databases Postgres and the new that we have created unknown database, and these are the temporary one, right? So what we do, we also try to delete the unknown database. So before doing that, we have to change our database because currently we are in the unknown database, and being in the unknown database, we can't delete that. So we have to change that first. So we do one thing, connect the database, we change to Postgres, right? So as our database got changed here, so we do one thing, we try to drop or delete the unknown database. So for that, we have a query, that is drop database and the database name. So in our case, it's unknown, right? Just run that. So you can see drop database, it means our database is got deleted. So just run that command again, \l, and we'll see if our database is there or not. So see, we have only Postgres, template 0, template 1. These are the only databases that are available here. This means our unknown database is got completely deleted. So these are the some queries and command by which we can do our work with the Postgres using this SQL cell, right? So we do one thing. There is one more tool that we have downloaded, that is pgadmin, right? So just try to also do some work with that, where it is PostgreSQL, and here you get the pgadmin. Just open that. It's taking time to open, so just wait until it gets open. Okay, our pgadmin has opened. So just go here, servers. We can see servers, and here is not showing any server. So we can do one thing, we can add a new server from here. So we write our server name, let's write it as server1, and go to the connection part and give the host name here. So just write localhost here, localhost, and you are done with that. Just save the server. Okay, so we have to also give our password that we have provided at the time of installation here. So just provide that password and then try again to save this server. Okay, so as you can see our server, so by clicking here you can see your databases and all. So here is one default database, that is Postgres. You can see your schemas here, the tables, right? So we do one thing, we also try to create our new database using this pgadmin. So you can do that by, let's go here, create the database and just give a name. So let's give it db1 and save here. So you can see one more database is created here, db1, and this is the previous Postgres. So we do one thing, we also try to create a table here. Just go inside schemas and then table, just select this table, create table. Just give the table name here, let's give it as a department, right? Then go to the column section and add some columns here. Let's add here as department ID, give it a data type, let's give it int. This is integer data type, just give that, and also not null primary key, right? we add some more columns here. Let's add department name. Provide the data type here. It will be character. Give the character length here. Let's give it as 30. Not null. And give one more column here. Let's say it will be department location. Right. Give it a data type. And give character again. Let us give it a length of 50. Not null. And just save your column. So here our new table is got created. You can see the department table, and by selecting here columns, you can also see the columns that we have created here: department ID, department name, department location. So this is how you can also work with pgadmin tool and create databases. You can also create tables here and do your work, right? So that's the basic intro to the PostgreSQL shell and pgadmin that will help you to get started with development journey with PostgreSQL. So that's all we have for this video. I hope you guys are now clear with the installation process of PostgreSQL in your system and how to start working with them, right? So thank you for staying with us till the end. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow mates. Also, do subscribe to our IntelliPad YouTube channel to never miss any updates coming from our side.
Just a quick info, guys. IntelliPad offers advanced certification in Microsoft SQL designed by the industry experts. The Advanced Certification in Microsoft SQL program is meant for developers to master the descriptive language used for relational databases. You will also gain SQL skills that are crucial for excelling in the database management domain. The program is designed to help you master skills such as optimizing database objects, managing database concurrency, and ensuring data integrity. With this course, we have already helped thousands of professionals in successful career transition. You can check out their testimonials on our Achievers channel, whose link is given in the description below. Without a doubt, this course can set your career to new heights. So visit the course page link given below in the description and take a first step towards career growth in the field of SQL.